With the iPhone 14 expected in just a few months if Apple sticks to its usual schedule, we've seen plenty of the usual leaks and rumors about what might be in store. And in the general, it looks like the iPhone 14 release could be an exciting one, with some caveats. Apple usually unveils its new iPhones in September, and we're not expecting 2022 to be any exception. But will the iPhone 14 be worth waiting for? Apple hasn't given anything away directly. It always keeps things as secret as it can up until the big announcement. But inevitably, there are leaks and rumors, and usually, at least some of these come true. We've rounded up the most interesting suggestions we've heard so far, from game-changing camera tech to notable design changes. Even if some of these make it to the final models of the phones, the iPhone 14 should more than make up for its predecessor's slightly underwhelming arrival. That's not to say the iPhone 13 is a bad phone, of course. It just didn't offer a lot different from iPhone 12. Although the notch got smaller, the battery slightly bigger, and the camera saw the usual enhancements you'd expect. If you need a new phone today, it's certainly one of the best to consider. iPhone 14, the design. Perhaps the most radical and most persistent, iPhone 14 design rumors surround the notch. Long considered a blight on the supposedly all-screen design of the iPhone, the notch is one of the phone's many controversial design touches. But if multiple rumors are to be believed, Apple could finally be nixing the notch in favor of a punch-hole camera. But this could be limited to just the two Pro models. More recent rumors have suggested that we won't be getting a single cutout, put a pill plus hole design. This seems to make more sense. The entire reason for the notch is that something has to house all the Face ID tech. However, purported leaked CAD files shared in a Chinese social media post may actually reveal the exact dimensions of the cutouts, and they aren't actually so small. And if these leaked display panels are real, they're quite close to the size of the original notch, just without the empty black space. We'll happily take a few extra pixels, but the files do suggest this change isn't as exciting as we'd hoped. We've also heard that the iPhone 14 could adopt a retro iPhone 4 inspired design, complete with a metallic sandwich profile. We hope this is the case. 2010's iPhone is arguably one of Apple's most beautiful products. As for the iPhone 14 Pro, in particular, some reports have suggested it may fix one pet niggle many fans have with its predecessor. The radius of the corners of the iPhone 13 Pro don't match the radius of the camera bump. That might seem a minor detail, but it's surprising for a company like Apple that known for its coherent design. It's been suggested that the iPhone 14 Pro will fix this by having rounder corners to match the camera bump. And it isn't just the front of the phone that's up for a refresh. The iPhone 14 could be the first to feature a titanium body, offering a lighter but more durable body that's more resistant to scratches and corrosion. Currently, only certain Apple Watch models are available in titanium. The iPhone 13 Pro comes in mere stainless steel, but if you're a fan of small phones, you might be out of luck in 2022. There may be no iPhone 14 mini, with rumors suggesting that Apple is planning to ditch the tiny device after disappointing sales of the iPhone 12 mini and 13 mini. But if you like big phones, you could be in luck right now. Only the Pro Max range is available in 6.7 inches, but rumor has it the standard 14 will also be available in giant size. And of course, there are plenty of pie-in-the-sky concepts doing the rounds online. The sliding iPhone 14 concept might be the wildest render we've seen so far. But so far, there's nothing to suggest Apple is working on sliding screen tech. But hey, who knows? Fan-made ideas have been known to come to fruition, such as this iPad mini concept that's now a very real thing. Unsurprisingly, the iPhone 14 is expected to feature an improved chip. With the 13 packing the new A15, we'll take a wild guess and say the 14 might introduce the A16. Reports suggest that this could be Apple's first 4nm chip, with the A15 coming in a 5nm. Fewer processors reduces a chip's actual footprint, while simultaneously offering better efficiency, performance, and battery life. In short, the smaller nm, the better. On which note, a report that appeared in February suggests that a new, less power-hungry 5G chip will make battery life an area that will see dramatic improvement across the iPhone 14 lineup. The rumored 6nm 5G chip would be a physically smaller chip with lower power consumption, offering a double plus for battery life, since a smaller chip means more space for the battery, but the chip itself would also require less power. As for storage, we've heard that the iPhone 14 might bring the first 2TB iPhone into existence. The current highest is 1 TB. It's suggested that the larger storage will cater for a higher quality camera. Finally, it looks like one specific feature fans have been wanting for a long time may not make it to the iPhone 14, USB-C, that has reached the iPad lineup with the Pro, Air, and Mini all adopting the tech in recent years. But according to leaks that emerged in April, iPhone users are going to have to make do with the Lightning port for yet another year. That means we'll still have to use a dongle for connecting to most external devices. That said, the report does suggest the Lightning port will be an enhanced version capable of faster transfers at USB 3.0 speeds rather than 2.0. The camera. Speaking of the camera, rumor has it that the iPhone 14 will feature a whopping 48 megapixel camera capable of producing 8K video. If that's the case, the rest of the models in our best camera phones roundup had better start making an iPhone 14 shaped space. And it seems we could finally be in for a periscope lens, which could mean zoom capabilities of up to 50x. That said, recent reports have also claimed that the periscope lens might not arrive until the iPhone 15. So we could have a little longer to wait on that front. Its features. While the super smooth 120Hz refresh rate of Apple's ProMotion tech made its way to the iPhone 13 Pro phones, it's expected to be extended to cover the whole iPhone 14 lineup this year. That would mean a feature once limited to the iPad Pro would finally become mainstream. We've also heard the Touch ID could finally return, just like it did with iPad Air and iPad Mini 6. As many a frustrated iPhone user will attest, Face ID isn't an ideal way of unlocking the phone while wearing a mask. And some rumors even suggest the tech could be housed under the display rather than the power button, although this might be limited to the Pro models. Or it might not happen at all. And it sounds like Apple could be planning a major USB turn, with the iPhone 14 finally offering USB-C to the masses, allowing for faster charging than Lightning and much greater flexibility with accessories. USB-C has been a mainstay on fans' wish lists for many years now. For more tech-related videos, subscribe to the channel.